Cool, we are experiencing some calm weather right now, but that will change as we go throughout the day. We've seen quite a bit of cloud cover build into the region, and we are seeing mostly cloudy skies right now around the metropolis area. And temperatures across our region are into the mid to upper 30s across a lot of southern Illinois. Low to mid 40s, though, further towards the south. And depending on how much these temperatures warm up today is really going to dictate whether or not we see any winter weather. Regardless, though, the Weather Service has gone ahead and issued a winter weather advisory, and it's now been expanded to include all of southern Illinois, all of western Kentucky, and most of southeastern Missouri, with the exception of the Boot Heel counties. This goes into effect at about 12 o'clock this afternoon and runs until midnight, and it's because some of us could see up to an inch of snow with locally higher amounts of up to 2 inches of snow on those grassier surfaces. And although road conditions are warm, if we see that narrow band of heavier snow set up, we certainly could see a little bit of slush accumulating on the roadways. Right now, though, not seeing too much on our regional satellite and radar, but notice back towards the west, we are starting to see some of those rain showers and also snow showers off towards the north, and those are eventually going to track off towards our region. And taking a quick zoomed out look, you can see that that is a big system back towards the west, and it's going to continue to track off towards the east. So today we are tracking what will likely be rain and snow throughout the region for the afternoon hours, but the good news is snow is not going to be sticking around for too long, because temperatures are going to warm back up pretty quickly, and we also are going to get lots of dry time this week. So we'll run through a couple of scenarios here. Here's one. By 8 a.m. a lot of us are still going to be into the mid 30s and lower 40s further towards the south, and we'll see those rain showers work their way into the region. And by 11 o'clock, this model is suggesting that we still could be into the mid 40s through the afternoon, and then those rain showers are really going to become more scattered to widespread by about 2 o'clock. And then this scenario only has a little bit of snow and freezing rain mixing in further towards the south before that system gets out of here by about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning this afternoon, or this overnight into Thursday. But a second scenario brings a little bit more snow to southeastern Missouri and western Kentucky by about 4 o'clock this afternoon. And if we see those temperatures drop, I think that this situation is going to be a little bit more likely. And the recent trends in the models have really been taking that snow further and further towards the south. So I think the best areas that are going to see the greatest impacts are going to be far southeastern Illinois, western Kentucky, and far southeastern Missouri if we see those temperatures drop enough. And I think we could see 1 to 2 inches of snow in this dark blue shade, but again, I'm not entirely sold on that 2-inch figure. And then overall off towards the north and further towards the south, we could see a little bit less in the way of accumulation. So again, it is a highly dependent forecast on whether or not we see those temperatures drop enough and whether or not we see those temperatures get into the 30s. So you are going to want to keep that Storm Track 3 app handy, because again, it will help with radar on the go. But the good news is whatever does fall isn't going to be sticking around for too long, and we are going to be back in the low 50s by 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon before dropping into the upper 40s. But notice tomorrow morning that we are going to be in the lower 30s, so you probably want to use a little bit of extra caution, especially if we do see some slush on the roadways. That certainly could refreeze. Temperatures by Wednesday are going to be in the upper 50s, and then also lingering in the upper 50s by Thursday. Upper 40s for Friday will be about 2 degrees above average, and we may be slightly below average for Saturday. However, we are going to be remaining dry until we get to Friday and Saturday. So again, whatever does fall is going to be melting very quickly, and then we're going to be remaining dry Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday before a few scattered showers return to the region for the day on Friday. But overall, we are tracking the chance of rain and snow for today. But again, it's highly dependent on whether or not we get those temperatures cold enough this afternoon. As if we do, we could see that narrower band set up, and we could see a really quick 1 to 2 inch snowfall totals, especially on those grassier surfaces. But again, good news is whatever does fall isn't going to be lasting for too long. And again, road temperatures and ground temperatures are very, very warm. So that is going to be working in our favor. Again, anything that does fall, going to be out of here really quickly, because we're going to see those temperatures quickly return to the upper 50s. And here's that viewer photo of the day sent in from West Frankfort.
Ooh, you know I always love viewer photos out of Franklin County, but look at that.
I know, absolutely stunning.
It is. That's beautiful. Yeah, thank you, Morgan, for sending in that photo of the day. Good choice, Garrett.
Yes, very beautiful.
Well, stick with us. We'll have a look at your top stories from this morning and a final look at your forecast when we return. So stay with us. You're watching News 3 this morning.